down here needs to be moved ASAP. To the captain, get your assignment. Let's go.
The call comes in just after 3 this afternoon.
The suspects are somewhere inside. The school's full.
Students held hostage, shots fired, an explosive situation in the halls of Ridgeview High.
Take your time. Take your time.
This is a practice. We can learn from the mistakes we're making today, that if it ever happens, which I never hope it never happens, but if it does, at least we know how to respond to it.
We're going to need some rope. We don't know if these doors are booby-trapped.
An emergency that transforms the school grounds into a war zone.
Go, 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 go!
With the school parking lot as a staging area, personnel from several agencies respond to practice what many of them already know. But what makes today's drill so important is that these personnel get to also practice things they could never have planned for.
We learned from the incident in Colorado that not everybody was prepared. We were not prepared. The day that incident happened there, I started thinking about it. We need to get better prepared.
And when so many agencies respond, just keeping things under control can be difficult.
But communication, coordination is the biggest thing, and you have chaos in a situation like this. Law enforcement needs to kind of manage that chaos, not contribute to it.
And after today's drill, that chaos was organized into a valuable lesson that could one day save lives.
Hardest job to have. Every day, all day. I'm training for the 2004 Olympics. Started out me raising some awareness for some hunger organizations in the United States. And it just grew into the nation's largest hunger fundraiser. Never feel like quitting. All day, every day. One way to get stronger is to pull weight. The hardest thing I've ever done, I gave these charities my word I'd ride from Key West to Anchorage to Key West and touch all 49 states. And they kind of looked at me. I can tell after I ride from California to Miami, that was my warm-up ride. Everybody thinks our greatest natural resources are trees and water, clean air, but I believe it's people. I mean, this allows me some avenue to raise some awareness and to do some good as a Christian. It's just seemed like a natural cause for me. Worst part about it is traffic, the smog of the cars. Pollution gives you a headache.
State police came here to Purchase Line High School today for what they call an active shooter drill. The idea was to practice in the event of a real school place shooting.
Repeat, this is a lockdown.
This scenario, 2 shooters in Purchase Line High School, gunshots ringing out. Injured teachers in the hall, students running for their lives.
We are doing what we can to try and replicate a possible scenario like that, to give our members and the school members just a chance to see how things could possibly go down and what to expect should we arrive in that situation.
State police with guns drawn made their way through the halls of the school practicing how they would locate a gunman. They also practiced their communication with a mobile 911 dispatch center.
For us to, at the drop of a hat, just go out and make this happen, it takes a little bit of work, so we like to be proactive and be prepared.
Purchase Line High School volunteered to host the drill, providing teachers with training they hope will never be needed.
In the event that something like this would take place, we've got the training.
Second individual in custody scenario ended.
You know, you really hope that nothing like this would ever happen, but if it does, you're prepared and make sure that the safety of our students is right there and so we're ready to go.
And state police typically hold one of these drills per year, but they are hoping to hold more drills at more schools in the future. In Indiana County, I'm Trina Orlando, KDKA TV News.